What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wheel Talk. So I just wrapped up my day in the lab. I'm currently just relaxing. I almost fell asleep. But what I'm about to do right now, I finish up my lab work. I've been in all day. This week I meal prep chicken bowls with chicken, rice, and beans. Tastes pretty good. I barbecued the chicken, and I'm pretty good at making rice and beans. And then I also brought like frozen mangoes, yogurt. I'm just trying to cut down on my expenses. But right now what I'm about to do, I'm just trying to get a little bit more energy, and then I'm just gonna go walk to my van. I'm gonna go and park it in my normal spot, and I'm gonna come back into the building and charge my power bank, and it'll probably take like 3 hours, so I'll probably just be relaxing and maybe like watch a show or a movie, just chill out, take a break. I've been working all day, so I'll show you the walk to go pick up my van and kind of like my routine and how I park and how everything's all situated. As you can see, it's kind of getting towards summertime and the sun's starting to set. I'll show you. Let me see. Also this weekend I made this leather watch band for my Galaxy watch, but this is actually the view. It's a nice day today. I've been getting my steps in, so I'm almost at 10,000, which is good for me. And so I'm going to be going down that trail over there where those people are walking. I don't know if you can see them. And then my van's parked on the other side. That's student housing. This is like a botanical garden, and I park way over here. So I'm just going to show you a little bit. So there's like a coffee maker. A whole bunch of coffee. This is where I put my meal preps. Got my yogurts, the microwave, and this is the lab over here. We share a lab with another group that they study these hornworms. I studied the mantis shrimp in my undergrad, and one of the students I worked with, she helped me draw this pretty fast elevator. I think it was state of the art back in the day. So I don't think many people know about this area. I park way over there. So this area where I'm walking, it's kind of like behind the building that I work in, and it's kind of like the loading docks. And I just seen someone who works at a facility within the building, and it seems like he's doing work over there. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't really want to just pull up and have him see me. So we'll see what happens. So, as you can see, here's the minivan across the street, inconspicuously. So all of my windows, see how I fixed the back window, and then I sewed up all of these, but I finished sewing all of the window blinds that I made. Also this morning when I woke up, for some reason the minivan, it was dead. So I'm not sure why that happened, but I need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Good thing I had my jump start. Actually, it's a good reminder for myself. I'll take that out and charge it tonight. But basically that's kind of how it is. One of the window covers fell off, but it's all right. It's not a big deal. So right now I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you. I'm going to start driving towards the building. Hopefully that person isn't there that I had seen at the loading docks. I'll check in when I get closer. So one thing that I need to do is I think it's my power steering pump, but I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of like whining. And sometimes when I turn corners, when it's cold outside, I notice in particular, it tends to be pretty loud, and so that draws attention to you. It draws attention to you, and like puts eyes on you, and makes you more. People turn their heads to look at what the sound is, so I need to fix that. And as you can see, I'm going towards the back. This is supposed to be like faculty and stuff, or like after hours. The public could park, but you have to pay. And if that person at the loading dock is here around the corner, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm parking over here in this place where I got a ticket last time. So we'll see. that's the guy. He wasn't looking. And then there was kind of like some homeless guy. One night when I came out, it was probably like 12 at night. I seen this guy. He was over here to the left, and it looked like I couldn't tell what the hell he was doing. But it looked like he was looking back at me. It was kind of weird. Kind of scared me a little bit. Alright, so now what I'm about to do, I'm about to just get out. Let's see. I'm going to put my window cover back up, and I'm going to hop out real quick, get my power bank, and then go back in and charge it. But this is kind of like the routine that I've been having since I've been out here. This one back here, it always tends to fall. It's kind of annoying. I gotta fix it. We'll see. Alright. And then I'm gonna just put this last one in. We'll see. So, this is kind of the setup. Man, are those lights on? So, you can see tucked up this hill is a fence over there, so no one could come from the streets really, so no one could like sneak up on me. And then in the morning, so people kind of park right here, but they don't usually bug me. I don't notice them. They get there at like 6, so I don't know. And then right now, as you can see, it's kind of inconspicuous where I have my power bank inside some kids kind of, yeah, hold on. What I was gonna say is that, let me this back way. My badge works there. That's pretty cool. So, I forgot what I was talking about before those kids came. Yeah, that's pretty much the routine. You see how it's kind of like tucked off. And then getting back in here, it's kind of like touching home base, like I made it. Man, I wonder what the hell there was that homeless guy. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But, long story short, so I got my power bank. It's interesting, this power bank, because I used to have a really nice one, but I ended up selling it. I don't even remember why I ended up selling it at the time. So I'm gonna plug this in back here. And I said this is interesting because the fan is built into the charger. So I could just take the charger out, let the fan go, and then I could plug it into my power bank. Most power banks, the fan is built in. You see that? And this is a lab, so we have a lot of equipment that has fans and stuff. And right now it's kind of loud, but so then I can just go like that, do that. And then eventually it'll just drown out in the rest of the noise of the lab. Alright, so, I know this is nothing like glorious in terms of like, you got a family or whatever, you should be at home or whatever. I've gotten criticism about that before, but this is kind of like a sacrifice that I'm making because I really got burnt out commuting like 3 hours to 5 hours every day. And it's like, this is just like a temporary sacrifice. Like once I get through the summer, I'll still camp out, but it'll probably be a lot less. But right now, I'm okay with the decisions that I made. Also, I rechecked the video. I'm gonna put a screenshot right now of the guy. He was like hella mugging. I don't know what was up with him. Maybe he seen the phone and he thought I was recording him, but then he was trying to figure out what it was. But I feel like I've seen him quite a few times recently, like either just in passing, walking. I'm pretty sure he's probably noticed my van. He looks like a homeless dude, but I'm just hoping he doesn't break into my vehicle like when I'm not there. I don't think he would, because I think he knows that I'm probably stealth camping, and so he probably wouldn't break in because he knows someone might be in there. But I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I have to do. And yeah, that's kind of just like a day in the life stealth camping out here at school/work, because I do go to school, but I'm also getting paid, so it is kind of like work. And then maybe one day I'll do an update on like finances, because it's a big story. I mean, like, it's a lot, and I don't know if I want to get into like all those personal details. But the thing is, if I did go into those personal details, it's kind of like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person in the world going through that situation. And I forgot to bring my jump starter. I think someone came in. We'll see. I'll keep recording. Heard something drop. But I was gonna say, I forgot my jump starter to charge, to jump start my vehicle if it dies again. It should be good for a couple more jumps. Yeah, but I figured out the issue of why the car died last night. for some reason the little scrolling wheel that controls the lights, it the overhead lamps, it was on, so I just turned it off, and that should solve that issue. But yeah, that's pretty much a day in the life out here camping. I'll catch you all in the next one.